Imagine if living to 100 wasn't just possible, but easier than you ever imagined? The oldest physician in Japan lived until the age of 105, and even at age 100, he was still treating patients. He didn't take any medicines or follow a strict diet. He simply ate the same straightforward foods every day. Before passing, he revealed his secret. Today, we're going to break them down, so you can start right now. In the United States, the average life expectancy is 76 years. In Okinawa, Japan, it's 84. Even at 100, many people there continue to walk, cook, and garden. What's their secret? It's the food they eat and the way they live. Dr. Hinohara credited his long life to joy in small things, simple meals, and a peaceful rhythm. Now we'll explore 5 timeless principles he lived by, and how they can restore your energy, digestion, and mental clarity, especially after age 60. Principle number 1. No overeating. The 80% rule. Hara hachi bu. The amount of food you eat. In the West, we're told to clean our plate. Bigger portions mean better value, right? But in Okinawa, the goal is different. They live by hara hachi bu, a phrase that means, eat until you're 80% full. Not stuffed, not satisfied, just 80%, then stop. Why does this matter? Eating less reduces calorie intake, inflammation, and oxidative stress. It protects your organs, supports weight balance, and helps to lengthen your life. The National Institute on Aging has linked light calorie restriction to better metabolic health and longevity. Dr. Hinohara practiced this every day. He believed in eating slowly, mindfully, and leaving the table with a little space left inside. Here is a story of Helen's transformation. Helen, 68, grew up being told to never waste food. Even when full, she'd finish her plate, out of habit. Over time, she struggled with digestion, afternoon crashes, and poor sleep. But once she learned about hara hachi bu, she began pausing mid-meal and ask herself, am I still hungry, or just finishing out of routine? Within weeks, she noticed better sleep, more energy, and less bloating. Try it yourself tonight. Eat slowly, pause, breathe and stop when you're about 70% full. It's not just what you eat. It's how you eat. Number 2. No skipping plant protein. Protein is essential for strength, recovery, and aging well, but many in the West think protein equals meat. In Okinawa, most protein comes from plants, especially tofu, miso, natto, and edamame. These aren't just traditions, they're longevity staples. Soy is rich in complete protein, anti-inflammatory isoflavones, and prebiotic fiber that feeds your gut. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular soy consumption improves cholesterol, bone strength, and protects cognitive function in aging adults. Dr. Hinohara ate tofu nearly every day, even into his 90s. He credited it for his clean arteries and smooth digestion. Listen to the story of Frank's results. Frank, 73 years, avoided soy for years because of hormone myths. But after watching a documentary on Japanese centenarians, he gave it a shot. Twice a week, he replaced his red meat dinner with tofu stir-fry, bok choy, garlic, and ginger. After 3 weeks, his blood pressure dropped. His joint pain eased. He stopped needing afternoon naps. You don't have to become vegetarian, but balance matters. Try swapping in tofu or lentils a couple times a week. Number 3. Stop ignoring fermented foods. Nature's probiotic. Here's one of Japan's quietest longevity secrets. Fermented foods. Dr. Hinohara started every morning with a warm cup of miso soup. To him, it wasn't just comfort. It was medicine. Natto, miso, pickled vegetables. These are packed with living probiotics and digestive enzymes. They reduce inflammation, support gut health, and boost your immune system. In the West, we often turn to supplements. But true fermented foods offer something more. Synergy. Whole, unprocessed, alive. Exactly what your body understands. The story of Claire's gut health journey. Claire, a 70-year-old retired librarian, struggled with bloating and sluggish digestion. She tried probiotics, enzymes, and powders. Nothing helped. Then a friend gave her a jar of authentic miso paste. She started drinking 1 cup of warm miso broth every morning. 2 weeks later, her bloating was gone. Her energy returned. The secret wasn't in a pill. It was in the living bacteria. Start small. Add a spoon of miso to warm water. Try naturally fermented pickles. You're not just feeding your gut, you're aging better from the inside out. Number 4. Stop fearing carbs. Sweet potatoes for longevity. In many Western diets, carbs are feared, especially by older adults. But not all carbs are the enemy. In Okinawa, purple sweet potatoes make up over 60% of the daily diet. They're loaded with anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that protect your heart, blood vessels, and brain. They're high in fiber, vitamin C, and have a low glycemic index, meaning no sugar crashes. Dr. Hinohara often chose sweet potatoes over rice. He believed they were gentle on the body and powerful for energy. Paul, a 69-year-old man, was pre-diabetic and constantly exhausted. He'd cut carbs completely, yet still felt worse. His dietitian suggested trying steamed Japanese sweet potatoes. Within 2 weeks, his blood sugar stabilized. Cravings dropped. His afternoon energy returned. You don't have to fear carbs. You just need to choose wisely. Number 5. Don't focus only on food, forgetting rhythm. And finally, the biggest thing most people miss. It's not just about food, it's about rhythm. Dr. Hinohara didn't follow a strict diet. He didn't count calories or stress over macros. He woke up gently, enjoyed miso soup, walked instead of using elevators, wrote, smiled, and kept learning. He lived lightly, joyfully, and that rhythm, more than any supplement, kept him young. The story of Marie's light shift. Marie, 71, used to stress about every label. Low carb, sugar-free, low fat. But she was always anxious, always searching. Then she found Hinohara's story. She shifted. She started her day with a walk. Ate slower, paused for tea. She planted herbs on her windowsill and smiled more. It wasn't a diet change, it was a rhythm shift. The 5 habits, 1 better life. Here's what Japan's oldest physician left behind. 1. Stop eating at 80% full. 2. Eat more plant-based protein. 3. Embrace fermented foods. 4. Choose smart carbs like sweet potatoes. 5. Live in rhythm, not rigidity. You don't have to change everything, just start with 1. 1 habit, 1 mindful bite, 1 breath between meals. And maybe, like Dr. Hinohara, you'll live not just longer. Which of these habits speaks to you most? Drop it in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else starting their journey. And if you want more powerful health wisdom, subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. Let's grow stronger, lighter, and happier, together.